This is what a dead raptor looks like after it gets hit by 17 buses. Ew. So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. So I've named the Pteranodon Sergeant based on your requests. So that's pretty cool. And we have a little raptor squad outside our base. So I was going to C-spin all of them, and then we'll get into the episode. Here we go. The raptors have been kind of taking over this area lately. There's a whole lot of them. I just watched like 5 or 6 of them take out a stego. This must be a group of 3 that have came off from that group of 6. Here we go. C-spin. I don't know. I'm pretty much just going to land on my roof when I need to get stamina back. I should be able to kill these guys. And this is also going to level up my Pteranodon a little bit, so it should be good. Shit. Maybe we can get a triple C-spin. Hit all 3 of them with one spin. I don't think I hit them at all there. And that was half my stamina. Jesus. Maybe we should just go this route. Passive. You know what? Come here. Is he running? He's down and out. That one ran away. Where's your friend? We're gonna kill your friend. And then we're gonna feed you to your other friend. Isn't this just great? I mean, I thought I might as well take the opportunity to just, you know, tame a raptor real quick. I mean, it's not like hard. I still have the narcotics from the Pteranodon. I got a little bit of food from his dead raptor friend. All we need to do is get a little bit of raw meat. We can just pretty much ignore him and just work around him and then come back whenever we do come back and check on him. Let's go get a little bit more meat for him just so we don't have to keep supplying him with meat. There's a frog. We don't want to kill a frog for meat. Screw that. That sucks. Oh, there's actually one of the Doedicurus here. If I didn't want to tame the beaver today, also, forgot to mention, today we're going to be taming the beaver. What I'm pretty much doing right now is just waiting for a local tribe on the server to stop taming a Quetzal so that I can wipe all wild dinos. That way the beavers can actually spawn. And once they spawn, we should be good to find one and move on. I would kill the Parasaur. You know what? I probably should kill the Parasaur, right? Is there anything hostile around it? Oh, I'm running out of stamina. That was a bad idea. I kind of wanted to lead it back to base. So if I just led it back to base, I could easily just arrow it. I assume. Not completely sure, though. It might be tall enough to just piss off my Pteranodon. Or tall enough to... We're just going to step on the raptor that I'm trying to tame. I bet it's going to step right on the raptor that I'm trying to tame. Or it's going to be tall enough to just poke me right off of this. He's trying to be tall enough, but he's not quite there. Sorry, buddy. Genes didn't have you in the favor of this one. Here you go. C-spin it. Finish it off. There we go. Down and out. Oh, that was a really upsetting flop. But yeah, we have to wait for this other squad to stop taming a Quetzal because it actually might kill the Quetzal that they're trying to tame. And I would hate for that to happen. Oh, this is real buggy. There we go. Found the sweet spot. Now I should be able to tame the raptor, no problem. I got raw prime meat. And we'll just add that to our arsenal. And we probably should, pretty soon, start crafting up the cage for them. That would make sense. There you go. 3 prime meat. He'll be tamed in no time. Put a little bit extra in there. Pop him with 2 narcotics. You should be good to go. That should be way more than enough. Just eating 3 or 4 pieces of meat got you almost halfway. So this shouldn't be a problem at all with prime. Alright, so we're pretty much on beaver search for a little bit. They can spawn right now. They just have a lower chance because they have to wait for other dinosaurs to die in the area in order for them to spawn due to like the algorithm in which they spawn at. So there's still a chance I might be able to find one. They do spawn in swamp areas. Being on Valhalla, it's a little different because obviously there's no like map guide to Valhalla. They won't tell you where the new dinosaur spawns on Valhalla until obviously somebody like figures it out. But it seemed like they spawned in swamps on the regular map, so it makes sense that they would spawn in swamps on Valhalla as well. So let's do it. Let's look around for them. If we can't find one, we'll definitely find one after the wild wipe. And I don't know how long they take to tame. We'll probably do the same thing. It eats meat, so we'll just kill a parasaur, get a bunch of prime, put that in it. We should have plenty of narcotics left over from the raptor tame, depending on if it wakes up fast or not. If not, we might fail the tame, and it's level 55 for the saddle, so I'm not going to be able to ride him quite yet, but we'll definitely still get one in the meantime. And apparently they get wood faster than mammoths, which kind of makes sense, I guess. It does make perfect sense, actually, since they are like that beaver. They're beavers, yeah. So they should technically get it faster. We have 72 freaking spoiled meat on our Pteranodon, so we should easily be able to get tons of narcotics if we need it. So we shouldn't really fail this tame unless we run out of meat. We have 2 Brontos right there. I don't have anything to eat the Brontos with. But hopefully we'll get a T-Rex or something soon. That way we don't have to, like, arrow everything. We can just T-Rex the fuck out of everything. Alright, so I'm going to land, wait for the wild wipe, and then we'll be back. We'll probably have the raptor tamed by then, and then we'll also be on our way to get the beaver. I've recruited help of our alliance tribe in order to tame this god-forbidden little giant beaver that just released today. So if I go through what happened, you guys are going to get a little upset because there was like a whole 40 minutes of recording when I was trying to tame this thing that just didn't work out. A terror bird attacked me. The thing is, I need like... No, my raptor! My raptor! No! 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 Fucking terror birds! Yeah. Alright, so the idea is to have him carry him above my roof, and then I just trank arrow the hell out of it, and it will fall on my roof. Make sure I have trank arrows in this bad boy. Make sure the trank arrows are in the crossbow and the bow. There we go. 1, 2. These are indeed trank arrows, right? Yes. 3. Reload it. 4. It took about 5 last time. Oop. Somebody just shoot. Did somebody just shoot at me?
I don't think so.
What the fuck was that? That was weird. I feel like somebody just shot at me. No joke.
So it's probably lost the tranks, right? I mean, the narcotics.
It has absolutely nothing in it. Yeah.
Here you go. I'll get you some more berries.
Okay.
I dropped 100 over here.
I have plenty of spoiled meat, so. Alright, so it's on the roof. I could have sworn somebody just shot at me. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I saw that little streak of light go by my head, and I thought I heard it. I mean, I am not technically inside my base, so I technically am open for PvP. That's what's confusing me. Alright, so narcotics, throw that in there. We have 100. This thing wakes up crazy quick. It prefers Mijo berries. But what happened earlier was I tamed a raptor on camera. That's not the raptor that I tamed. That's the raptor that they brought to me because my other one died. 3 terror birds out of nowhere just attacked my raptor, fucked it up so hard, and then it died. A T-Rex attacked my brother's base and killed 2 of his dinosaurs, one being a Dillo. I don't know what the other one was specifically. And then I also was kind of on a mad dash to get meat for this guy, not realizing that he was a herbivore. And then my game crashed, and then when I got back, he was woken up, and Raven was there to the rescue. So we still have him. He spawns inside the swamp biome, and he's really hard to find. We didn't wild dino wipe, and we were going to. And then all of a sudden, this guy was literally chilling by my base, like right here. I was just like right here gathering, trying to get some narcotics, some extra narcotics to tame him. And then boom, he was right there. I went for him. I knocked him out. And then that's where all of that ensued. And look at this. Just freaking Dodicarus just teasing me right there. But yeah. We have the wee little beaver. He's adorable. Or she's adorable. Level 14 female beaver at your service. She's absolutely adorable. And they're really good at gathering wood. Of course, again, herbivore. So pretty dope. Eating berries is probably the easiest way. I wonder if they actually can go up to bushes and eat them. That's a good question to have. I honestly haven't ridden it yet, and I won't be able to ride it because it is a level 55 saddle. I'm only currently level 38. And being a level 55 saddle, it takes like 140 cementing paste just to craft its saddle alone. So it says a lot. And apparently it gathers wood faster than the mammoth, which obviously makes sense. Being a beaver. And I know you guys want to name this beaver, but I'm going to name it after a cartoon on Nickelodeon. I believe it was Nickelodeon. I forget if it was called, I don't remember what the show was exactly called, but it was a beaver show where they lived in this little dam, and I want to name it after that. And I'm going to figure out what the names of those beavers were, and I'm going to name it after that show. I know you guys like to name my dinosaurs, but you guys can name the raptor. You guys can name Steve. What do you want Steve to be called? Also, the Pteranodon's named Sergeant, based on the top comments from the last episode. Because he's green. And now he's Sergeant. You guys can name Steve, our new raptor. He's kind of cool. He's a reddish. Yeah, he's like a reddish orange. And got some reddish orange. He's pretty matching. He's pretty matching. He's pretty stylish, kind of like Zoolander. Okay, moving on. Just got to make sure we babysit this guy. He went to go get more berries for me. This guy's going to take a while to tame. I think it takes like about an hour with Mijo berries on a 2x tame, so it's pretty ridiculous. That's why this episode's out late, by the way. Because of that. It would have been tamed by now if I wasn't so dumb. I don't even know if it takes an hour. It might be one of those things where it kind of gets faster as more berries get pumped into him. I just need Mijos, and I just picked up all the blue ones. There's Mijos. I'm gonna pick up the narcotics as well. There's more Mijos. Sergeant, come to my rescue. Well, we'll probably pump these berries into him, and then we'll return when he's getting a little closer to being tamed. Again, I don't know how long it takes. I think it seemed like I put in about 15 berries into it last time, and it got to about a fourth, so it shouldn't be that long of a tame necessarily. See, one berry did that amount, or a couple berries, so we will return when he's a little closer to being tamed, for sure. Alright, just a quick little update. Bronto just kind of decided to show up for some reason. I don't know why. But he showed up, just chilling on my base, and he's still being tamed. It's been quite a while. I'm going to see if I can try to scour together some Gallimimus Kibble. It is possible for me to do by running around trying to find some Gallimimus eggs. They do run around in this area. And then I have the smoker already. I just got to put some meat in there, get it all smoked up, and then I just need a couple Mijo berries, and then I need to find some potatoes, which I believe the neighboring tribe has. And then we should be good to go, really. That's the next step, because it takes really freaking long, and I'd rather just go the kibble route on it to make the process a little bit faster. So we're going to get going on that. And I will return whenever we get that done. Alright guys, it's really freaking close to taming, as you can tell. We've been working at it for quite a while now. Bronto is still chilling here. I don't know how or why, but he just is. This is going to be a shorter episode if I don't include some of the last portion of recording. So you probably saw a little bit of that in the beginning. This is going to be like an episode that's just all over the place, from when I was trying to tame it earlier to when my game crashed, and then now I'm trying to tame it again on top of my roof. It's a little bit easier here, of course. But I'm probably going to include a little bit of the last episode where I tamed the raptor and stuff in the beginning, so that's why maybe you're a little confused of what's happening in this episode. But the beaver will be tamed nonetheless. It's just I don't really have the saddle for it. The neighboring tribe said they would make an attempt at trying to get enough cementing paste, but they didn't have enough, so they said they were going to work on it. But it just hasn't, I guess they just haven't really gotten around to it fully yet. So the idea was to borrow the saddle, show how much wood it gathered and stuff, and then just ride it around and have fun with it. But there's no way for me getting the saddle right now, so I'm just going to tame it. And then we'll probably screw around with it next episode. I bet the saddle will be available then. It just ate one berry, went up a little smidgen. So it's about two more berries, I would say, if I'm not mistaken. This has taken absolutely forever. Maybe it feels like forever, but I've just been all tabbed, just surfing Reddit and stuff. When the unconsciousness gets down to a fourth, I just come in, crank in 10 more narcotics, and move on with my life. So he's almost done, but I'm ready to have something that's going to be able to gather wood for me, which is going to be great if I can get the saddle. I think we're going to have to tame a frog pretty soon in order to get cementing paste. And also, I was reading the Ark Reddit a little bit, and what they were saying about how the previous dinosaur's eggs is the kibble for the next dinosaur, and that kind of does suck now the way I look at it, because I don't have a Gallimimus to get Gallimimus Kibble. Like I said, I thought I was going to be able to go around and just find eggs. I just had no luck at all. I would have recorded it if I found eggs, but I had no luck whatsoever finding any eggs. So yeah, I thought I was going to be able to do kibble, and then I'd still have to figure out where to get the potatoes, which would have had to came from a different tribe or somebody else, or I would have had to grow them real quick, and it would have taken forever, and would have crafted this whole system, and it would have just been annoying. But we're going to need to get up to 140, 150 cementing paste, so we're going to have to get ourselves a frog, craft the frog saddle, and then go around eating a ton of bugs. Looks like he's got one more berry to go, or she has one more berry to go. She's lost a little bit of effectiveness, but that's fine with me. Level 20 is good enough. Level 20 is more than capable of doing what I want with it. I wonder if it works similar to the Doedicurus, where you can ride it up to a tree, hop off, and then it will actually gather for you and gather more. I don't know if it actually gathers more, but I know it works pretty well when you do that. So I hope that it works just like the Doedicurus, just for wood. But that was a pretty stressful time trying to get meat for this thing and then realizing it eats fucking berries. That was pretty annoying. I don't know why this Bronto is still here an hour later. That's ridiculous, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's just chilling. He's just chilling like a villain. I'm just going to leave him here. If he's here when I get back, I'm going to be, absolutely surprised. Alright, so he's eating in a few more ticks. Once he hits about 70, he eats at every 30. Supposedly, he eats kibble at every 75 from what I saw on the Steam community pages, and he only eats about 4 kibble around this level to be able to tame. Here we go. Yes, I got him. I got the Giant Beaver. The Giant Beaver. What are your stats, buddy? 540 health, 234 stamina, 570 oxygen, so they're definitely, they swim underwater. I've actually seen the video of them doing that. I'm going to move the Pteranodon so I can get a nice little screenshot. Alright, guys, the neighboring tribe came in clutch with a saddle. Here we go. We're going to ride it. Yes! What the? This Bronto's really annoying. See how fast they are in water. Oh my lord. This is so great. I love this already. This is adorably awesome. You can't tell me this is not adorably awesome. He just swims around. He's so fast. He's so cool. I love it. Alright, let's poke some trees. That's what everybody's really looking for, huh? Let's go see. I wonder what his weight is. What's his weight? 312. That's not very good. Especially for a wood gatherer. He's good at berries. He one-hits trees. Does wood weigh less on him? Whoa, that's so weird. Wood weighs less on him. Alright. So he one-hits trees. Gives me like 70 wood per tree. And wood weighs less on him.
Okay, I'm getting
100 wood weighs 10 pounds on him. That's just weird. That's so cool, though. He can carry so much freaking wood. It's nuts. And he's really freaking good at gathering berries. Like, combination of everything. He's good at everything. Do berries weigh less, too? I don't think so.
You can keep it in our base if you want.
Yeah, that's probably best bet. He's adorable. Can't do anything to rocks. But he gathers berries and trees really well. Well, thank you guys for stopping by this episode. I'm probably just going to zoom in on him, get a really nice... You know what, Rock, get out of the way. Thank you. Get a really nice thumbnail out of that, you know. Try my best. And, oh, he's adorable. No, Raptor. Yo, fuck you, Raptor. Good try, bitch. I just leveled up. Or, he leveled up? Yeah, he leveled up off of that. That Raptor was no match against him. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Melee damage to see if he'll actually break stuff better. But yeah, he's going to go carry him back to the base. And say goodbye. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.